Hello, beautiful friend, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if you're new here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, we're going to be doing shadow work readings on the Pluto and Mars opposition that's going on. Please keep in mind that this is going to be a general reading. Everything I say is not going to resonate with you. Please take what does and shake off the rest. This reading is for anyone that has Sun, Moon, Rising, any inner planets in cardinal signs. Cardinal signs are Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries. This is going to be an intense time for you cardinal signs because not only Pluto and Mars is going to be involved in this dance, but Neptune is also in Aries. So that's also going to affect you guys, with Aries being the ruling sign of Mars. So keep in mind that during this time, the narrative that you tell yourself is very important, especially the narrative around your triggers. Because a lot of the times you feel triggered, you feel that you have to defend yourself when that's not what was being said. So be careful of the narrative that you believe and how you respond to that. Mars in Cancer was supposed to bring lessons towards your reactions of your triggers. These lessons were supposed to help you during this very intense time. There's also going to be a lot of nice moments with Mars and Pluto. It's not all bad. There's a part for, or a lot of energy for growth to happen, for the need to change to come in for yourself. And one of those things is putting yourself first, taking yourself on a date, showing that you appreciate yourself, showing that you value yourself. So examine where you find value within yourself and within others. Examine the narratives that you tell yourself from your triggers. Being happy in your skin is also very important during this time, because with Pluto involved, there's going to be a rebirth towards your trauma, and it's especially towards the narrative that you tell yourself around what happened and how you're defending yourself. Because a lot of the times that comes off as defensive, and it doesn't just only affect others around you, it affects of how you feel about yourself, because you get very negative towards your body. You at times could be like a workout machine, but it's only because of how insecure you feel in your skin. It's not you really appreciating your body. And during this time, those insecurities are really going to be coming to the light. We're also going to be having other oppositions in other planets that's not going to be helping this, like the sun opposite the black moon Lilith. So that's where a lot of these insecurities that I just talked about are going to be coming up. Let's explore this energy further. There's going to be a lot of fast-moving thoughts or a lot of fast-moving actions that are really not going to put you in the right place, especially towards your finances. And what I mean towards your finances is those impulsive buys, especially if you have Taurus in your chart or in your inner planet. This time is also supposed to help you to get to know yourself better and to find your own voice within yourself so you can speak up for yourself more. That's going to look like asserting your boundaries more within yourself and with others. Because a lot of the times, the inner boundaries that you have, you think are keeping you safe from getting hurt or from avoiding certain type of interactions, but what they're really doing is creating a not safe space within yourself. They're creating the insecurities that I talked about earlier. They're creating a sense of anxiety or a sense of mistrust with other people and even with yourself. And this is really affecting how you're treating yourself. So that's why I talked about taking yourself out on a date. Because a lot of the thoughts that you have towards yourself are very negative and they put you down a lot. So something that could really help you out here is staying in the moment. Something that could really help you out during this time to stay in the moment is to count from 1 to 5 or from 5 to 1, and each number includes something you could see, feel, or hear. And try to keep it here in the moment, because that's where it focuses you to stay. Don't do something that you could see in your head. And that's to help you come back to the moment and remember to stay here, especially when you're being triggered in those angry situations. With Mars being involved, we're going to be having a lot of petty fights, petty reactions, and triggers towards those fights and reactions. Remember that Mars is that raw animal that has not been tamed. So it's something that you really need to learn how to control or handle, manage in some way to where it's not taking over of your reaction. I'm going to be diving into each sign individually now. I suggest that you listen to all the videos as they're optional. Hello, Libra, and welcome to your reading. There's going to be a lot of tension coming your way, especially with the Five of Wands being here. With the Empress being here and you being ruled by Venus, this is about putting yourself first and really making yourself feel beautiful, because that's something that you could neglect at times. You could also neglect making people feel beautiful around you. So, really examine how you're making people feel and your intentions towards what you're sharing of how people are making you feel. A lot of the times you express yourself and you express your feelings when it's actually causing more harm and not helping the person. To you, it's making you feel better because you get it off your chest, but to them, it's something that just creates more trauma. And a lot of the times it's more insulting and you just being petty. And that pettiness comes from anger, from you not really putting yourself first, but taking care of yourself the way that you really want to. It's not jealousy, it's more of that. There's also going to be a lot of chaotic energy with Five of Wands being here. And with the North Nodes just leaving your sign and being in Virgo and Pisces, they're also creating their own opposition with other planets. So that's something that you could still be feeling. And that opposition is something that might not be helping you with this tension of Mars opposite Leo. I'm sorry, Mars opposite Pluto. We're also going to be having Uranus and the Sun that are in Taurus that are going to be adding to this energy, which is making it a little bit more stubborn. And the stubbornness could be taken out on yourself, how you look at yourself, and how you feel about yourself. So something that could really help you out here is journaling, especially journaling the things that you need to get off your chest about yourself. There's a lot of negativity that you're carrying about yourself that you're using as ammunition that you really need to let go and heal, because whenever you use it as ammunition, it's just keeping you trapped and keeping you in that energy. It's really not helping you grow. There's a lot of opportunities, like I said, in the Aries and in the Cancer video that are going to be coming towards cardinal signs with those planets switching into those signs. But like I also said, the way that you look at yourself and the way that you perceive situations and opportunities, it's something that could really be blocking you from seeing them and taking advantage of them in the right way. Please let me know how this reading resonated with you in the comments.